What's really good, LeSBP trading familia? Buenos dias, bonjour, bon dia. Thank you all for tuning in. So today we'll be going over trades that we took. Oh, well, we only took one trade. The trade that we took on the personal account, which is my Hugosway account. I'm pretty proud of myself because I feel like I'm doing so much better at support resistance and everything, but we'll get into that. So first things first, I am in the verification phase of FTMO. I had met the profit target yesterday, which was our first day getting the verification phase, or day before yesterday. Yeah, day before yesterday, I'm sorry. So I'm not really trading. I'm doing the 0.01 lot sizes, but I'm not actually doing any physical, like huge 10 lot trades like I would do on this. And so basically we just got to pass on the days, and if we can get to 10, once we get to 10, I shouldn't say not if, but once we get to 10, we'll have passed all of this in the summary or the trading objectives, and we'll be good to go. So 0.01 for the next 8 more days. So we didn't take any trades on that. Today was Friday. Why do I keep doing that? Today is Friday. Core retail sales month over month, retail sales month over month was at 8:30, and then we have prelim University of Michigan consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. For me, core retail sales is the one I was really eyeing more than prelim UOM consumer sentiment. To me, the spike that comes kind of at 8:30 is usually about 30 to 50 pips. So since I'm now trading at 8 o'clock, I kind of wanted to watch out for that more than I wanted to watch out for the 10 o'clock news, and find a trade using that instead of the prelim UOM. But I was weary of it because I know that sometimes that prelim UOM can send the market the opposite direction of whatever it's going. And that's just from testing over the last 2-3 times that it's come out. So we got into a trade, and basically I just ended up getting out of that trade right after that prelim, or right before the prelim UOM consumer sentiment, because to me, I was like, I don't want to hang around because it's Friday. So let's go ahead and jump to the charts. So as you already know, I was talking about support resistance areas. I feel like I'm getting so much better at support resistance areas, finding those gaps, finding the structure in the market and stuff like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the market has kind of helped me out with the immense amount of volatility that it's been having over the last few weeks. So hopefully this ain't just like a trick of the mind, because I'm hoping that I can actually trade and that I've actually learned how to follow my strategy and trade and continue and be continuously profitable. So right now, this is probably the best streak of profitability that I've had. Just like I explained before, I had no reason to even jump into an FTMO account because I wasn't at all a profitable trader, and I still don't feel like I'm there yet, but we are getting better, and I definitely want to give myself kudos for that. So I had 3 support resistance areas right here that I'll talk about in a moment. So number 1 on the notes, we waited for high news to come out at 8:30. News did not meet my confluences, so basically I could not trade. All right, so let's first look at that news. 8:30 news came out right here. Once again, I believe it was about a 30 to 50 pip spike. Yeah, so this one was about 30, almost 34, 35. Number 2, we waited for confluence after the news and nothing happened. So even after the news came out, sometimes I'll give it like 4 to 5 minutes, and then I'll see if I can actually get into a trade after news. After news comes out, especially when there's a spike on the news, because sometimes they'll tend to go up really hard, then it'll come back down, or sometimes it'll go down really hard, then it'll come back up, or sometimes it will just keep going in the general direction that it was already going. I just keep testing it until I can figure it out. Number 3, we had 3 areas of support resistance that I was eyeing before the 9:30 open, and that's this one right here. So you had this nice little push during London session, and I'm guessing I will call that the London high. And then you had this nice little area, which I drew out right before the news came out. And then this one right here, I drew out, I think, a little bit before we actually end up getting into our trade. So don't quote me on that. Number 4, my verbiage is terrible here. The 9:30 open was close. So I basically just didn't want to get into a trade. Don't read that. Just listen to what I'm saying. So at 9:23 or 9:25, what was it? Yeah, 9:25. At 9:23 is where the confluence was met. I just needed my candle, and then this was the candle right here at 9:24. So at the close of that candle, we actually met all confluences, and I could have gotten to the market, but I decided to wait for the 9:30 open because sometimes there is also a spike on that open. You got a lot of traders getting in. You got the banks and stuff like that. So I just kind of like, if I'm that close to the 9:30 open, I just like to wait. One big thing that I definitely learned about trading is patience, man. Patience. You're gonna be, if you miss your trade today, you're gonna be able to trade tomorrow. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But and then that number 4, basically, I was saying that the confluences were met. So when we actually did get to trade, we were about 17 pips late, but because of the entry, because of the strategy, because of the plan, because of the confluences, we actually still entered the market. Even though we were late to 17 pips, we still entered the market in hopes, because you don't know, but in hopes that it wouldn't just fall back down to wherever that entry was, because then it probably would have taken us out. But we still were able to get into that trade. Number 5, the entry was acceptable at 9:34. So as you can see right here is at 9:34, this candle actually, these candles bounced off where the entry that we're supposed to be in. This actually met my confluence at 9:34. So right after this candle is where I entered. At the close of that candle is where I entered. So boom, on this 9:35 candle we were in. And then once 10 pips was broken, we moved to break even. Basically, I didn't look at the trade again until my TP alert was hit. So another thing that I'm also learning is, for me, I usually used to like eyeing the market. Like every time I'm looking every 2 seconds, like, okay, am I winning? Am I winning? Am I winning? I put my phone down, pick it back up. Am I winning? And I'm looking at the profits, and I noticed that what a lot of times I want to get out, and I'll have doubts on my trades and my strategy and all this other stuff. And instead of doing that, what I'm doing now is I'm setting an area where I like it, just to see, like, okay, is it going to hit? Is it not going to hit? I'm setting an area. And then after I set that area, I don't do anything else, and I just wait for it to hit. So basically, I didn't take a look at the trade again until my TP alert was hit. Number 7, I took all profits pretty much at that TP area because, we were already late in my eyes, so the trade would have already been up 100 and some odd pips, and I don't trust that Friday momentum. So to me, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get out. So this is the trade that we actually took. We actually ended up taking profit at 80.38 pips, according to what I calculated from Hugosway. We were supposed to take it right here, but literally as soon as it hit, like that candle died back down to right here. So we ended up taking the profit a little bit late. But I'm happy overall. So market went past the New York high. Just some honorable mentions. Another reason why I was looking at this specific area is, that New York high from yesterday was right there. You've also got this last month high all the way up here, which I didn't think it was going to push to. So just to be safe, and it's Friday, just to be safe. And sorry, one more and the prelim UOM consumer sentiment was about to happen, so just to be safe, I was like, what, we'll go ahead and take what we can, get out of here. And literally, I'm glad we did, because as soon as the UOM consumer sentiment came out, this is that slow and steady death that I was kind of talking about with that prelim UOM consumer sentiment, or how it can sometimes just trickle down or go up. At 10 o'clock, it spiked down. It actually hit that support resistance area that I had drug out from all the way back from the London high. And then, is it the London high? Be correct. Yeah, that London high. And then after that, it spiked back up one more time to the TP, which kind of sucks, because that means I could have at least taken the TP right here or right here, whichever one. But it's cool. And then it just like slowly and steadily just kind of died off back down to the far support resistance area, where it's been playing for like 2 weeks now. So don't know when we're going to see a breakout of that 4-hour support resistance area. It did break out to the lower side for a little bit, but then it came right back up, and now it's playing right in that same area. And basically it's pretty much right here now. It's right under the 4-hour support resistance area. I'm not going to take any more trades today. I'm not even going to look for any more setups. I'm just going to, let it do what it do. It's Friday. I ain't messing with it. We got 80 pips. I'm cool with that. Looking at the actual trades, I'll show you the ones from today. This is the actual trades from the week. So on the week, we profited $476.19. Let's look at today, just to move that so y'all can see this is a real account. So we made $240.99 today. We only literally had that one trade. Yes, it's still 0.03 lot sizes. I know that is probably over leveraging on the size account that we have, but currently we're at $1,142.29, which is to me a great step up from what we were at, which was like $666.60 something. It was crazy. I was like, no, we need to get off this 666 like ASAP. So either way, I'm feeling good about it. I am happy that I actually gained anything, to be honest. I mean, I didn't expect to honestly gain $476, but I'm proud of myself, and we're doing really good. We're mitigating losses. We're cutting losses short, and we're getting out with profits when we need to. So I'm extremely happy about it, to be honest. Still need to work on following the strategy more strictly, but I hope it's more strictly. I don't know what the word is for it, but I still want to be more strict on following the strategy. But at the same time, you know what I mean, if you see that you need to get out, like, to me, I just feel like, all right, get out. You can live with, if you especially if you got profits. You know what I mean? If you got profits, live with your profits, and I'm learning that myself. So other than that, I think that's really about it. I hope you all have a mighty fantastic weekend, because once again, it is Friday. Good trades all week. Even the losses, good trades. They were still according to strategy, so I'm not even mad about any of the losses. I could have lost all week and still not been mad, because as long as this fit my strategy, I'm with it. So either way, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Hope you all have a great weekend. Zen out. Do something with your family. Appreciate it. Peace.